Would you recommend EDLS to other boards of education seeking a superintendent?
Oh, I absolutely would. I felt that we navigated the process well, solely because of your guidance. And we were, as I mentioned before, we were inexperienced. We maybe could have waited our way through the process, but I do think that the way that a board approaches the process also communicates something to the applicants. And I think the applicants are looking for a board to work with that is organized and confident and knows what they are looking for in a superintendent. And I think, with your help, we were able to do that. If we hadn't had your help, I think that we maybe wouldn't have been quite as successful, and at least we would have been tripping around a little bit more just because we were a little unsure what we should be doing. So, and I think the other thing that you and Carrie, I thought, really brought to the table was your experience, your own personal experiences as superintendents and with superintendents in the state of Illinois. I thought that one of the things, and this may be something small to some people, but one of the things that stood out in my mind was when we were trying to decide where we would advertise for our superintendent. And it came up, would we advertise outside of Illinois? And you said to us, well, school law differs from state to state. So if you really want somebody that knows what's going on, you probably want to stay in the state of Illinois. And of course, that also allowed you and Carrie to have really strong contacts because of all the people that you've worked with in the state. So we have a real feeling of confidence that we had that you had the ability to really, seek good references on people and provide that, so we could be confident we really were getting the best person we possibly could.
Jill?
Oh, yes, I would highly recommend your firm. I think we really worked well together. I appreciate your professionalism. And I also, one thing that we haven't really mentioned either is the whole service after the sale. We have found our superintendent, but you guys are going to stick around and help coach our new superintendent. And that's a really great thing. And I know that the organizations that you're involved in coaching them and bringing them up to this point is invaluable. So I think that we will look to you if we need to do any other reorganization within our district, that you'll still be here for us. And that's something that is really good. I don't see that Rich and Carrie are just going to say, see you later. You're on your own now.
Chad?
Yeah, my comments would kind of back up what Robin was saying, just with an analogy. When in my position in human resources, when I'm looking for an engineer, there's a specific search firm that I call upon. If it's sales, it's a different search firm because they know their markets better than the other, depending on what that position may be. With this position, it's right up there with a chief financial officer or a CEO, and the resources that the three of you have at ELS, as well as your expertise and experience, connections, and so forth, like Robin pointed out, is what made you guys the clear choice for us. And you followed through with what you said you would provide in the presentation, and we're very happy with where we are today. And like Jill said, the continued relationship that we have now, that we can build upon, not only with our new superintendent, but our board, I think is going to make us very successful long-term.